How can you help? You can pray. If the Republican Party is wrong with God, no amount of money will help us. You can volunteer. You can make phone calls. You can knock on doors. But you can give. I've been outraised twice in the last 2 quarters. They're killing us money-wise. I'd rather have $10 from a million people than one guy give me $10 million. Please go to lindseygraham.com tonight and give what you can and do it every month until the election.
There's a little bit of a cry in the background of his voice there. Like, that isn't the normal appeal for money. I think he's going to start bawling live on Fox News. But Lindsey Graham is worried. He's worried about himself raising money. He's worried that one person won't swoop in to give him $20 million because honestly, I don't know how much Elon Musk even likes him. And he's more worried overall about what's gonna happen with the Senate, that the Republicans might not maintain control of it coming out of the midterms, that he may not get to be the chair of the Judiciary Committee, as he goes on to say. But we're gonna discuss all of that and how bad it's apparently looking for the Republicans when it comes to the Senate. First, though, I want just a little bit more of him on the verge of tears. Take a look.
There are millions of people watching. If you can give $10, $20, whatever you can give, I'm going to take half that money and give it to my fellow Republicans to hold the Senate. If we hold the Senate, we get judges through. If we have the Senate, I'll be Judiciary Chairman in 27, and we'll get the train running again for judges. LindseyGraham.com. You can pray, you can volunteer, but please give. We're getting wiped out financially. I don't know where the hell all this money is coming from, but everybody out there, if you can help tonight. The money goes to a good cause. It's going to save our country. God bless Donald Trump.
Yeah, I don't think that God would if he was in a position to. No, it's not gonna go to a good cause. And also, I love, he gives you 2 options, Republicans. You can pray or you can give money. Why are those the 2 options? He's putting God on the same level as your wallet. No, you don't worship money, you worship God. So don't donate a single cent, just pray. Pray twice, pray 10 times, pray as much as you want. That's all he should be asking for. He shouldn't be worshiping the almighty dollar. But anyway, he is a little bit worried there, and I think that he should be, because apparently political operatives have been looking at the polls as they've changed, and they've reviewed polling that shows that the GOP is facing a more competitive map for the Senate than they previously had been, not just in traditional battlegrounds such as Michigan, Maine, and North Carolina, but also in states like Alaska, Iowa, and Ohio, which are much more reliably conservative. And top GOP strategists apparently acknowledge that the 2 core issues, immigration and the economy, those are now liabilities, although they were the things that got Donald Trump narrowly elected in 2024. And one said to Axios, a year ago, I would have told you we were almost guaranteed to win the Senate. Today, I would have to tell you it's far less certain, and thank God. Now, there's a couple races like that. Susan Collins is in a tough race. Texas is looking maybe a little bit more competitive. That would be amazing and would make the overall path to taking over the Senate far easier. We know that Tim Scott, who's gonna show up a couple times on the show today, chair of the National Republican Senatorial Committee, he delivered a sobering message about the party's headwinds. In a slide presentation indicated the party's toughest challenge, that being in Maine. And I just want to remind everyone of how important it is that the Democrats take the Senate. I mean, it's important in like every way, basically. But there's like one main way, the overall topic of judges. But then even in that, there's one main way. We have been hit so hard by so much insanity over the past year when it comes to terrorists, when it comes to people being executed in the streets. Every day there's a new assault. But you know what we haven't experienced so far since Donald Trump was inaugurated? We haven't had a battle for a position on the Supreme Court. And I almost don't even want to say this out loud because I don't want to put it out into the universe. But any day now, Clarence Thomas could announce that he's gonna retire, or somebody else. And we may lose a golden opportunity to replace one of the conservatives, or something may happen with one of the few liberals on the court and they may get an even stronger conservative supermajority. It cannot be allowed to happen. We have to take over the Senate. And it's looking like that might be a possibility. Still not better than even chance, Brett, but it's at least possible. What do you think?
I stopped listening once I heard that Lindsey Graham said he wanted your help running a train. Right?
As the engineer, as the caboose.
Who does that fire up? That's what I want to know.
Come on, everybody, let's get going. I'm angry. I'm a real angry, ordinary man. Come on, I'm mad.
What? And it's, that's pathetic, right? To whom does that desperation not read as pathetic?
You can pray on it, but you can vote, but you got to give me money. We're getting outraised. Is he?
If he is, odds are it's because people don't like what your side is doing.
Yeah.
And then what is he doing? He's basically going on Fox News to tell grandparents like, your kids don't need that inheritance anyway. Give it to me, Lindsey Graham. So pathetic.
I know, exactly. By the way, I love that. I'll only say this more on him. He's like, I'd rather have 10 million people give me $2 than one person give me 20 million. How about this? How about say, I won't accept $20 million from one person because that's an obvious massive bribe. He just has a preference. He's okay with both, I suppose. All this is corrupt, and I don't. By the way, I don't even know how true it is. We need to do our own study into the overall money that's going to these Senate races. I'm sure the Republicans are getting a lot of money. We know Elon Musk is going to put like $300 million into it, so they're certainly going to have money. But the issue is that they're also being weighed down by all that Donald Trump is doing out there every day.